Well, hello everyone and welcome to another carecollob. And I am Terry. And before I get started, make sure that you check out Ninja Orchids. She is actually, Nina is actually the one who I give credit to the whole collab trend that I would say has kind of picked up around the YouTube orchid community. But anyway, go check out Nina's video at Ninja Orchids. I'll put a link somewhere in the description or somewhere on the screen here. But anyway, welcome to the jungle. This is one of my bucket list species orchids. This is a Epidendrum, formerly Epidendrum, now Coilostylis species orchid. This is from Mexico, even some I believe in parts of southern Florida. But anywho, it is a pendant type of Coilostylis or Epidendrum. Pendant in habit, in growth habit, particularly because of the size of the leaves and the heaviness of the leaves. You can see they're somewhat glaucous, very firm, wide and thick. The media that it is in a pot, but these, like other epidendrums, they like a lot of water in the growing season. They like heat, although this epidendrum comes from more mountainous regions. So this is a more cooler tolerant, more cooler preferring orchid. Now there are several ways to achieve the cool as to what culture this one requires. Cool does not necessarily mean that it wants to be in a cool house, because it likes the heat of the summer when it's growing. It needs the heat of the summer. It does get a lot of winds, drying winds. It gets lots of rain in the growing period. But what is needed with this plant is the difference in day to night temperature. This species, where it is grown natively, gets at least a 20-degree drop from day to night. It might be 70 or 80 in the day, but at nighttime it drops to 50 or even 40. So, and in the wintertime they do get less water, mostly mist, after the leaves have matured and the growths have more or less stopped, and they get less humidity at that period during the winter, late fall, and then in the early spring you will see the roots begin to perk up with active root tips. And perhaps if you have sheaths on the plant, you will begin to see movement within that lower period of humidity and period of lower moisture before spring. Mine did bloom. I did a video of it. It was very spectacular. I did not get much fragrance out of it, much to my chagrin, because it was known for the fragrance. I did detect it very faintly towards the end of the flowering. It did get 2 flowers that did last a very long time on the plant. Flowers are very heavily substanced and so pleasingly, just the contrast between the white and the yellow of the flower. It's just beautiful, amazing, huge flower. But I've always had a little bit of a difficulty with this plant, just getting the culture right. And like I just explained, me in my culture of Central Illinois Zone 5A, whatever it is, B, we are used to hot and humid summers where if it's 90 degrees and 90% humidity during the day, there really is no variation from day to night. It will usually stay that hot and humid at night. So the plants do not get any chance to cool down or have any respiration period. So they suffer. So that's one thing that you need to really do in this climate. You have to keep them from the direct access to the sun, keep them in a more shadier location, just so that they're not subjected to that that heat. Although they can take extremes, but they do need that drop in temperature. So in the wintertime, they are in the greenhouse at the eastern end, where they get high light, but they sit high up and they get misted, and they sit right above the humidifier with lots of air movement, lots of fans. And as I was saying, the media is very free draining. I do have some moss to give it a little bit extra moisture for the roots, because like I was saying initially, epidendrums love their moisture. They don't want to dry out. Although in the winter, as I was saying, you cut back, way back. So up to the point where their pseudobulbs will not get shriveled. Their pseudobulbs will be from this point until here, and then there is the leaf, just to let you know. So that is Epidendrum Coilostylis Parkinsonianum. Thanks for watching, and make sure you check out Ninja Orchids. Thanks Nina again, and thanks everyone for watching. Enjoy your orchids. Bye.